Even if you only know Cyberpunk 2077 or Cyberpunk Edgerunners, you probably know 77 was based on a tabletop role-playing series that created the actual setting that they're using now for the video game. Cyberpunk RED is the latest version of the original Cyberpunk role-playing game, and Cyberpunk RED is supposed to be the bridge between Cyberpunk 2077 and Cyberpunk 2020. RED takes place in 2045, and it's supposed to tie the original Cyberpunk tabletop series to the video game and to all its different spin-offs so that all these different projects can be part of the same canon. So that all these things can be part of the same continuity with one timeline in one shared Cyberpunk universe. The original tabletop series started all the way back in the 1980s with Cyberpunk 2013, which turned into Cyberpunk 2020 and ran for around a decade until Talsorian Games ended the publications back in 1997. This was when the original Cyberpunk metaplot with all the different characters and all the different stories finally ended with the fourth corporate war between Militech and Arasaka set in 2023. So when CDPR and Talsorian came up with a deal for a Cyberpunk video game set in 2077, they had to update the rest of the franchise so they could set up or try and make way for things they wanted to do in 2077. In between, Talsorian did try and take the setting past the 2020s with Cyberpunk v3 and Cybergeneration, but neither of these ever came close to the success they had with the original, so both of these were abandoned pretty early on and neither of these are considered canon. Some of the material in these were reused in RED, but CDPR and Talsorian actually wrote and developed RED and 77 side by side from the ground up just to make sure as much of the material lined up as they possibly could. There's obviously going to be one or two plot holes they might have missed, or just little things they went and tweaked around from the originals, but writers from both teams openly collaborated and wrote together to fill in all the backstory and to update all the lore so that RED would build up to 77, and so that 77, RED, and the originals were as consistent and continuous with each other as they could make them. So many things in Cyberpunk RED were written just to make room for things you see in 77. From all the little changes in all the different gangs and corporations, or all the different neighborhoods around Night City, there's honestly too many things to really list. But this is why you keep seeing stuff in RED like the net being rebuilt in bits and pieces that aren't completely connected to each other, or like Alt Cunningham starting up an entire ghost network of people who were soul killed in the old net, or like Netwatch making a deal with Alt to build something that people in RED were calling the Black Wall.